Hello, fellows. I'm Elliot. I'm wearing a quarter zip, and I'm going to be talking about the last 2 days here in Germany. Um, Christmas is coming up. That stuff. It's very exciting, and it's like impacted. The days have been very Christmassy. So yesterday, I didn't make a video about my day. Uh, I forgot what was my video about. I was just too tired to make a video. Um, Basically, I went to my German school. I'm an exchange student. Um, and we went late. I think the teacher was sick for the first class, and instead of when in New Zealand you get a substitute teacher for people my age, the teacher just doesn't come, and then the students arrive later after the subject that can't happen, which is really interesting. That's like what? That's crazy. Anyway, when I arrived, class still hadn't started, but the people were just arriving, and we all got an hour that was pretty much a free block where we set up a bunch of Christmas decorations. Sinam, one of my classmates, she she brought a mini Christmas tree, a real one, I think, but really small, as well as a speaker, and we all listened to Christmas music and made like chains out of red paper. Um, we hung up tinsel and played this game where somebody says a random letter and then you have to write down like things that start with that letter, but a city, a country, a celebrity, and whatever. That was fun, and it let me interact with a lot of the people I'm trying to get to know and become friends with. Um, the language barrier is still a little difficult, but a lot better now. I can pretty much communicate with people however I want. It's just a little harder to get myself to talk to somebody than it would be in English, because that's my first language. Um, yeah, that's what happened, and then I just had regular school. I just sat down and waited for the day to be free. I got home, I think. I don't remember too much after that. I would have, I went out, I went bouldering, rock climbing. Um, I hit my shin on one of those rock holds and it bruised and it hurt. But yeah, overall pretty positive. I fell asleep for like 10 hours. It was a very nice sleep, and I had lots of really interesting dreams. I forgot to write them down in my journal. I didn't forget. I just didn't because I'm putting it off because whenever I wake up in the morning I'm a little bit tired. But it's good to dream journal. It's good for your writing skills and it's good for your dreaming skills. Um, but I had this dream about like an old video game that I made, and I looked at the video game again, and it was so much better. And I kind of knew that was off. I should have realized, hey, that's off. That's not real. This is a dream. There was another thing where I was in some dungeon, and there was another thing with weird animals being cooked as food, and one that looked like a weird, like, like that thing. That's that fidget toy with the Fruitiger Aero type stuff in it. I don't know. Anyway, today woke up 10, 11, I think 10. Yeah, 10 in the morning. It's pitch black because of the curtains that I have here. Journey. The windows are weird, I tell you. Um, I had some breakfast. It was a nice big breakfast because it's weekend with all my family, my host family. Um, I practiced a little bit of guitar, kind of just hung out, and then we all went out. So I was out pretty much all of today in Bamberg. Germany. It's of course it's Germany. What do you mean? I live in Germany. Um, Bamberg. It's nice. It's Bamberg. It's a kind of older city. I saw a castle and very large churches. We we ate at a restaurant. It was some of the best German food I've ever had. Um, the fried potatoes. That's like the most basic thing, but they were great. Just how my dad makes them. They tasted amazing. Um, I talked about this video game that one of my friends made with my host brother, because I might be making some music for it soon. I actually started on a song just tonight, and he got the game and then he played it and he enjoyed it. He was playing it a lot today. So we rode like the S-Bahn to Bamberg. That was interesting. There aren't really trains that big in New Zealand, or at least if there are, they aren't very common, and I've never been on them. Um, Lots of graffiti, really interesting stuff. It's very vivid, very lots of different styles, much more than in New Zealand. It's interesting, yeah, a little, yeah, a little sad, but overall pretty beautiful. I think a lot of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bamberg was just exploring. We were just exploring. Lots of cool buildings. I got great photos. And we went to a Christmas market, but I didn't buy anything. I was gonna get money out, but I left my card at home and I couldn't use the Geldautomat. So yeah. Anyway, I got home. We had some snacks. I made music and then this video. Good night. Or good morning or whatever. I don't know what time it is. Have a good one. Whoever you have, whoever you are, I'm sure you're cool. I'm sorry I sound a bit weird. I do that sometimes when I'm tired. Good night or good morning. Yeah. Bye.